Bhajahure manam Sri Nanda Nandanaya Bhaya Charanara Bindare Bhajahure manam Sri Nanda Nandanaya Bhaya Charanara Bindare.
Many left line of Krishna consciousness. They are also coming to see me. And they are again taking their
practices again.
Practices. And that is more good.
Sometimes
if you
after
make
15
one
years,
new temple,
you
will get through that the piousness 50%. If you make one old temple repair, you will get 100% benefit. It is in scriptures. I am not clear, Maharaj.
Yeah, it's clear. Everybody understands.
Huh?
They understand. If you make a new temple, you get 50% benefit of piousness. But if you repair an old temple, you get 100% benefit of piousness.
And in front of me,
Sukriti.
that good chance come, I am repairing.
You're doing both. You're making new ones and repairing the old ones. Both of them.
Then I am more benefited. I am thinking. Everywhere I am going and repairing that. A nice program I have. This facility everybody not will get. But it's come to me. It is good for me and for others also. After me, who will get it, I do not know. That is, I have some background. With Sadi Maharaj, with Guru Maharaj, and other also devotee of Saraswat Thakur. I have got their mercy and association. Then I have some special facilities, and through that I am repairing. And while I am going, many lost devotee,
Lost servants.
Lost servant of Sampradaya, they are coming back. And it is very good. Also inside of the scripture I am saying that if you make a new temple, you will get 50% benefit. But if you repair the old temple, then you will get 100% benefit. And that good opportunity. Then I must come to West. But who will
look after Navadvip?
Look after Navadvip, that is my problem. And I am praying to you, devotee, come and stay in Navadvip. This time I am taking Janardhan Maharaj from San Jose. You stay in Navadvip, at least 2 months you stay. And I can do some seva also. Calcutta, there are now new temple coming in Calcutta.
Means dum-dum.
Dum-dum Park.
Buildings.
A very good possibility I am seeing in the West. And our community, they are getting harmony. And I am going community getting harmony. And it is good symptom. Even 2% fighting too much. Both are devotee but fighting. But when I am going there, they are coming harmony. And it is blessings of Guru Maharaj. Only for me I am seeing that. And I shall use myself for the service to them. And that is good for me. When I am seeing they are very getting peace in their heart. And why I shall not do that service? But if I give more attention for that, then nobody will lose. Very difficult for me. I am telling to Saraswat, come Navadip, and you take charge. There, be Guru there. I have no objection. No objection, and I shall help. But Saraswat Maharaj, renounced man. Whole Pitam Amram Jasya Pitambar. Sakad Manmadhavan. Very nice name of Krishna.
That means yellow.
Tatham Avirabhut Chauri Smayamanam Khamuja Pitambar Dharasagni Saksad Manmadhavan.
Suddenly he appeared with a beautiful smiling face, with yellow glowing like lightning cloth, and he is Cupid of Cupid. Suddenly he appeared in Vrindavan there with Krishna.
Kaviraj Goswami's expression is very nice. Kaviraj Goswami is all the expression, and not expression, let us keep. Expression. Yes, expression is good.
Explanations.
Explanation and explanation. What is different between expression
Expression mane artha prakash.
and... that is good.
Explanation mane bhakya.
No. Artha prakash.
Artha prakash. Expression is what you want to say.
Expression, Kaviraj Goswami. Chori gopir monorathe monomather monomathe. Naam dhare madana mohan. Beautiful. Chori gopir monorathe monomathe monomathe. Naam dhare madan madana mohan. Krishna is Madan Mohan. And why he is Madan Mohan? That is his Choriya. What is this? The chariot of the mind of the gopis, he is living there. And when he is living in the chariot of gopis' mind, then the Cupid, he is fainted to see that beauty of Krishna. And when Cupid himself is fainted, and Radharani in the side of Krishna, then Krishna getting that form as Madan.
Otherwise only he is Madan.
Expression Kaviraj Goswami. Chori gopir monorathe monomathir monomathe naam dhare madana. Monomatha mane ki? What is the meaning of monomatha? Who like the what the milk?
Churning.
When turning milk,
Churning.
they are coming.
Churning. Chop. Churning. It's called.
Give me one knife, I shall cut his head.
Chop.
Wow, you tell like this, then I can understand. I am Bengali.
We are shy.
Your spelling going to English way.
That's right. Not American way. You want to hear churning. Churning.
Charning.
Churning. Not churning. Churning.
Then all gone to the back.
এরকম বলছে কোথা? Churning. C-H-U-R.
Charning.
Yeah. Not churning. Churning.
It's not possible by me.
That's because your smile is very big. You must tell churning.
Like Ram Gopal Prabhu.
Churning the hearts of the gopis.
Monomathe. And Cupid is Mohita. Cupid is fainted
Faint.
to see the charm of Krishna.
Oh.
When he is living in the chariot of Gopi's mind. And there he is Mother Mohan. Who is Mother Mohan? Now can understand little. Name of Mother Mohan you heard, but which way he is Mother Mohan? That expression given for us. You read Chaitanya Charitamrita and you will get everything there.
What is it?
Guru Maharaj said it.
Some Madana Mohana. Yes, Maharaj. Some Madana Mohana.
Guru Maharaj said it many times. Yeah. If you can memorize Chaitanya Charitamrita some way, you will get all the meanings of the Vedas, Vedantas, Upanishads, Puranas, all the gist of wealth come to you. Chaitanya Charitamrita. And he told, if all the scripture hide anyway, and only Chaitanya Charitamrita
If all other scriptures disappear,
disappears, and
but only one book remains in the world, Chaitanya Charitamrita,
Charitamrita,
then there will be no shortage of it.
no loss for the world. This I heard from Guru Maharaj. And he had much love for Chaitanya Charitamrita. And why? You see, you do not know Bengali. I am only sound, giving sound to your mind. And your feelings must come. Which way Mother Mohan? Krishna is Mother Mohan, which way?
Oh,
With this little phrase, whole day I can spend. Anyway, I can see their beauty.
within 1 hour. Pavan must be taken.
Very nice.
For Ekadashi completion.
Now we do Paran. I finished already
Ah,
my Paran.
like illusory
But
environment.
later of Srila Govinda Maharaja.
I'll send to you.
Yes, Maharaj.
Why
Yes.
Sripad Sridhar Maharaj has given his grace to you, now I understand that better, is it?
Mhm.
Very good. Why Guru Maharaj gave his grace to you.
Day on shame. Paramahat Jatake. Skank it. What is it? ISKCON is my friend. You see? ISKCON published this.
Maharaj lost this
I
letter.
lost this letter.
And they
ISKCON
published
published it.
It's of insert. It's the one questions from
New Delhi, 16 September 1955. It means 8 years. After 8 years I published.
55.
1955.
That's 10 years before Swami Maharaj went to the West. 10 years before. That's what's
And it is good certificate from Swami Maharaj. I know all wealth of Guru Maharaj, what is inside me. And that's also Swami Maharaj knows. All wealth of Guru Maharaj, that Siddhanta, that Sanskrit, everything. But he here
declared it.
declared it is not work of Siddhar Maharaj, he cannot do. Good certificate. His disciple can do, but he cannot do.
He said, now Sridhar Maharaj is preaching. When Maharaj
Siddhar Maharaj not only preach himself, but through you.
Gauriya Darshan, how many years?
How
7?
much good certificate is it?
And how many
Your
years?
Guru cannot do that, but you can do by the grace of your Guru. This is the meaning. Your Guru's grace is very strong, and you can do, but your Guru cannot do.
By the grace of your Guru, you can do more than your Guru. You've passed your Guru. And that is
And you have got that grace.
Ah.
This is letter. High certificate.
A father is happy if his son passes his father. And the guru is happy if his disciple passes his guru, surpasses. That is the same.
Yes, this is
That point.
in the scriptures. Yeah. What is the sloka, Maharaj?
I don't know, I only know the English.
You know. That's it.
Maybe I heard it, but I've forgotten now.
Computer take your brain. You know that sloka. If I say it, no.
Then I'll say I know. British Airways took my brain.
No computer.
No, good, that's very nice.
Computer took your brain. I am seeing there your brain. Is that?
Maybe.
Sarvatra vijayami te putra sishyat paraja.
Sarvatra?
Sarvatra vijayam
Sarvatra Vijayam
ichet.
Ichet.
You must will to get victory from everywhere, but you must get the defeat from your son and your disciple. You must expect defeat from your son and from your disciple.
Sarvatra Vijayam Ichet.
This is the
Putra.
And from
Sarvatra Vijayam Ichet.
Disciple and your son. You must wish that you will
Defeat.
get defeat.
Sarvatra Vijayam Ichet.
Putrat sishyat parajayam.
Putra Shishya Parajayam. Now I remember.
Sarvatra vijayam chet
Putra Shishya
sishyat parajayam.
Parajayam.
When your disciple is exalted, then your glory must be exalted more. Then you wish to get defeat from your
son or your disciple,
disciple.
then you are really successful.
When your disciple can defeat you, then you are successful.
But otherwise,
Very nice, huh?
you should defeat all directions. But if you are defeated by your son or your disciple, then you are truly victorious. Otherwise, you should defeat everybody else. That's good. Sarvatra vijayam ichet putrat shishyat parajayam.
Then when I was very young, in 1955, that time Swami Maharaj given that certificate to me.
Right.
And if Swami Maharaj is world guru and he have that stamina, and everybody knows he have that stamina, now world famous he is.
Right.
And his comment, his comment is the highest comment. And that comment is here. Then I am proud for that. Yes,
This declaration.
it is his declaration. Very nice declaration. Yeah, I know whose work behind this. It is not Sridhar Maharaj. It is your work. Very good. But I am slave of Sridhar Maharaj, everybody knows.
Right.
I am slave of Sridhar Maharaj, everybody knows that. But who knows? Through me, Sridhar Maharaj appearing to
Yeah.
the mass. That is good certificate.
Manifesting through you.
And ISKCON is my best friend. They gave 2 letters, 3 letters of me. My letter they publish in their book. And somebody have much hankering from Puri Maharaj. But about Puri Maharaj he have idea, he also. Next letter to me, Puri Maharaj, it's also published in ISKCON book. He is insulting Puri Maharaj, but not insulting Govinda Maharaj. Prabhupada's letter, you have not seen Maharaj. I have seen. When I sent it sent from America, some devotee sent it. The Xerox copy. Sai Maharaj insulted Puri Maharaj, not insulted Govinda Maharaj. Guru Maharaj never insulted Govinda Maharaj. That is my good certificate. And who will give me certificate, I don't care. The big gurus, to big guru, biggest guru. High certificate, that is enough for one fallen soul. And I know I am fallen soul. I have no problem, but I have good certificate. I am very fallen soul.
Maharaj, can you remember what you wrote in Chalapati in this article?
Yes.
Saraswat.
Chalapati.
Actually, Maharaj, the original Bangla of that
Yes.
is necessary. If you give me, it is in Navadvip or Calcutta.
Somehow.
Mani, second installment and first installment necessary to publish clearly.
You published already?
No, I did. Mahananda.
Somebody done Bengali.
Somebody translated
Somebody translated
into English,
Chalapati.
but it is not very clear.
That translation, yes, I think so. It is clear.
Half clear. It is half English, not fully manifest.
But maybe Devuma is English.
No, some other lady in Calcutta. But if I get the original, I can manage it. It will be good. It can go into sermons volume 3 or volume 4. Okay.
But that time I was young. I have no
No, you wrote it in Bengali.
knowledge. Huh?
You wrote originally Bengali.
Bengali is
And
my
that-
mother tongue.
That's what I'm saying. That Bengali is perfect.
Bengali is my mother
But who
tongue.
made the
and
English?
Bengali
It's
I have
only
no
it's
problem
not
with.
clear for English speaking people to understand it. It's going transcendental machinery fiction.
My Bengali is very good. What is good, I must say it is good.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. The Bengali is perfect, but it's necessary.
Bengali
to-
and my Sanskrit poetry,
Uh-huh.
I cannot believe how nice.
Uh-huh.
And not myself. Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj is very expert, was very expert in Sanskrit. He cannot,
He didn't believe that it was your Sanskrit.
it is my Sanskrit.
So he said,
And Ram Gopal Babu, who translated Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, he cannot believe it is my Sanskrit. Then they took my examination in front of Guru Maharaj.
they challenged.
Challenge. I challenge. And Guru Maharaj challenged. Jehu asked him many questions.
And Guru Maharaj said, ask him to compose now in front of you. They said, this is not Govinda Maharaj's composition in Sanskrit, it's Sridhar Maharaj's. He's only taking the name.
Huh.
So then they challenged, they said to Guru Maharaj, this is your composition or Govinda Maharaj's? He says, no. Guru Maharaj says, you ask him now anything, any subject, he'll compose in front of me. And he did it. Maybe within 10 minutes.
Then who will say my Sanskrit is wrong?
Ah.
But I know only my Sanskrit is not very good.
That's actually nice because that's looking very similar to Guru Maharaj. I also looked many times. I thought, who has written this, Guru Maharaj or Govinda Maharaj?
But Guru Maharaj is very merciful that after his disappearance I composed that slokas. And very perfect. Not only perfect, it is very glorious. And after 5 days,
Stapyatva Gurun Gaura Radha Govinda Vigrahan Prakashayati Chatmanam Seva Samsati Vigraha.
and when say Navadvip Pandit, big Pandit, they surprised to see the Sanskrit. And I surprised, no doubt. I am always surprised to see my work. And so, who will say Guru Maharaj flying like this? All over the world tried. Now I come out from India within 1.5 years. It is unbelievable for me. I cannot believe it. But it's happened. I not flew in the sky, but how much I flew is not recorded. But I flew. I flew in the sky, but it is not recorded. Like that. আকাশে তো আমি রাখি নাই মোর উড়িবার ইতিহাস তবু উড়েছেন সেই মন উড়লাম. There is no record in the sky how much flew, but it's I have done. That is my satisfaction. Very nice. Everything is very nice if you will see it through your transcendental vision. All beauty, all charm will appear in your form.
Internal eye.
Internal eye. Internal eye. What a language will do. Language deficiency. Now I know language deficiency is not matter. Actually, if you have a heart, that is sufficient. A heart to heart transmission it is. What will do language? Language only can help you for expression. But if you have heart, heart must be transmitted to heart. Plane of transcendental. There, footstep you can see. From here to there, to there, to there, to there, this way, heart transmission. You can see. Oh, Prabhu, time going, you go. And now 9 o'clock, 1 hour gone. Just sitting here.
There is going to say Salazanya to Guru.
Vallavi Vallavadev Gopi Vastra Hari. Yajgopatni Ganapati Korunar Sindhu Govardhana Dik Madhava Bhujavasi Baru Indradat Hari Nanda Rakhita Mukunda Sri Gopi Vallavadev
In one box because
how much I am happy I cannot say. But if I go through London and not get down in London, that I feel very pain in my heart. And now I am very happy and satisfied. London devotee is very merciful to me. I am thinking not only London devotee from Germany, from Holland, from France, from anywhere the devotees came here. It is good for us. You cannot come, he also writing some letters. No risk, no gain. All risk, no gain, and
no risk, no gain.
no risk, no gain, all risk, no gain.
And
And all risk, all gain. And that is very important. That is, we must take risk always. But without attachment and with full energy, that is difficult to do. I shall give my full energy without attachment, which way it is possible. I only can do it finally, the Brajavasi. They are all attention, energy, and all affection, all love for Krishna. One Guru Maharaj said to Haricharan, Haricharan wants to go back his family for learning some studying for school. And he told me, Maharaj, here I am seeing who is not qualified, he is not getting position. Then I am going for studying, then I shall come back. I told you, told me Maharaj? He told, no, I am going. I told, don't go, I shall ask Maharaj when you go. Then Guru Maharaj called to Haricharan. I told Guru Maharaj, and Haricharan come, and Guru Maharaj said, Haricharan, what for are you going? For reading, what you will read? Now you are reading in this class, in same class, with Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwar. You are reading in same class with Sukadev Goswami, with Brahma, with Maheshwar, Lord Shiva, and Sanat Kumar, other many devotees in same class they are reading, and you are reading in same class.
Reading means studying.
Study. Then why you will go for money study? Actually, you are all studying Krishna consciousness. And that Brahma doing, that doing. Sukadev Goswami, Prahlad, Lord Shiva.
No.
They are always searching, you see. Not only that, Sukashiva Brahmadi Sammanitam. They are from far giving respect, afraid to go inside of that abode, transcendental area, playing area of Krishna. They are from far, Sukashiva Brahmadavai Pujitam.
Sukashiva Brahma Uddhava.
And Uddhava said, Aramaho Charanarenu Dishamaham Syam Vrindavane Kimapi Gulmalato Sadhida Jo Dustayam Sajanam Arjupathan Chahitta Bhejur Mukunda Padve. This is my topic. You will do everything for Krishna, but leaving your own personal benefit. You will take full risk and not gain for you. Gain for Krishna. Happiness for Krishna. That is very high thinking. One day Radharani given some ingredients to Rupa Goswami, that is Rupa Goswami's desire, he will give, he will try to feed some paramanna, that is sweet rice for Sanatana Goswami. And he is thinking where I shall get that ingredient. And immediately Radharani taking form a guard, she come and given everything to Rupa Goswami. Yo, Gosai, you take this for your Lord. And Rupa Goswami surprised. It was in my mind, but which way? Come, it is old Sab Krishna. He makes very nice paramanna. Sweet rice for Sanatana Goswami, and Sanatana Goswami, when eating, Sanatana Goswami surprised. Oh, I took so much. I took many times and varieties of sweet rice, paramanna like this, but never just come like this. Then what happened? It is incredible beautiful. Then he asked Rupa Goswami, Eru, which way you make it? It is inconsequential. Not now, Prabhu. I am now a little cold coming from outside. Then Rupa Goswami said, oh Prabhu, it was in my mind yesterday. I shall try to feed you. You like it? Oh, what God from Java bought it. And Sanatana Goswami knows Rupa Goswami. He is Radharani's dear Manjari. And he is thinking this is work of Radharani. Otherwise, which way it's be so tasteful. Then he took and went to see who gave these ingredients. Ingredients, no?
Yes, ingredients.
Then he searched, he knows everybody of Jabat, not very big village, small village. And in Vrindavan, everybody knows Sanatana Goswami. And he went to everybody's house and who's saying this? And nobody told, yes, who is saying? Then Sanatana Goswami think it is work of Radharani. And it was very sad. And he told to Rupa Goswami, why you think this? We are trying to worship, to satisfy Radha Govinda, and Radharani himself service to you. For me, and I am very unhappy. And he very unhappily gone, and Rupa Goswami was very painful, viraha, that means separation. And he was very hot with separation.
Burning.
Burning.
In the fire of separation.
Like fire. Well, that is, we need to serve Radha Govinda, and Radha herself given service to us. We do not want it. All gain for Krishna and all risk for me. That is the conception. In Gita, in middle stage, Krishna said, no phaleshu kadacha. Karmani eva adhikaraste. Your jurisdiction to do. But don't try to enjoy with the fruits. Fruits for Krishna, you leave it. And service for you, fruit for Krishna. That is the conception, Rupanuga conception, very high conception. Cannot believe it is. We must say, I need this, I need that, I need that. Then when we take all risk, then finally all gain will come to us. Tacchātmani patimukhasya yatham prasya. Srimad Bhagavad very nicely given example. You will put tilaka into your forehead, it will come out in the mirror. You put tilaka in your forehead and that will come in the mirror. What you offer to Krishna, that all glorification, all happiness, and all the good things come back to you. This is our Rupanuga theory. Which is they have done big job for us. Many books, many slokas, many advice. Upadekam Vacho Vegam, Manasa Krodho Vegam, Jivha Vegam, Udaram Vegam, Upastha Vegam. All who can control, he is Goswami. Sometimes I want to say, but I am thinking it is useless to say. Then I am not telling. Otherwise I can tell. The work of Prabhupada also not was so good. That is, he gave name Goswami. Amuk Goswami, Tamuk Goswami. He is Goswami, but where is that Goswami now? Bhavananda Goswami. Like that. So where is that Goswami now? It is imitation is not good, never good for anybody. We are servant of servant. English is very nice, English, aspiring servant. Always I am seeing the letters of the devotee, aspiring servant. It is very good. We are aspiring servant, but we are not actually Goswami. And that feeling comes, I am Goswami. So who is Goswami? Who can control Bachu Begum, Manasa, speaking control who have, mind control who have, tongue control who have, all the Begum forces who can control these Goswami. And Srila Goswami was like that. Shishya must say, my Guru is Goswami. But why Guru will say, I am Goswami? That is difficulty. And that ego when will come, will fall down. No other way. And immediate becomes Sahaja. We are hating Sahaja. We are abusing Sahaja. But we are becoming Sahaja. That is very difficult. Who have many disciples, he is big Guru. But what is position of disciple, what is position of Guru? Many I have seen the wants to be Guru. And first they tried very humble way and tried to become Guru, but when not got possible to get sanction, then they declare I am Guru. No. That is, he will not get sanction. And he knows that it is not possible from Govinda Maharaja or from Guru Maharaj. Then hopelessly they declare I am Guru. No. I have got that qualification and I can marry now new one. God. That is their position. Nonsense. Why they are telling we are in the line of Krishna consciousness? I cannot understand. If their desire going that way, for mundane enjoyment, for mundane thinking, very difficulty. Who is a preacher? Difficulty for him. I do not want to abuse, but I must make conscious to my friends. You must be conscious about that. Always writing in the letter, oh, I do not want to make offense to the Vaishnavas, I do not want to make offense to the Vaishnavas, and always doing offense to the Vaishnavas. My desire, he knows the Vaishnava is a very bad. But before 1 second, he is telling Vaishnava is very bad, and again he is doing that. But what for? They can go anyway. I am not master of all. I shall try to good try to do good for my friend. But if, oh Prabhu, here is sufficient.
Good.
And in front of
the deity.
we are seated, that is very wrong.
Yeah, but you're also one of the deities.
Yeah.
No, it is not good. No doubt, but we have no space. And some position deity need to give. And that is caused somewhere, but feelings must be in heart. And then often will come. Before Krishna Puja, worshipping the Krishna, we are worshipping the Guru. First worshipping the Gurus, taking permission, and offering to the Gurus for the service to Krishna. This is our actual life. And a harmony we can make with everything, but that must be clean away. Somebody telling that Mahaprabhu said, Jare dekho tare ko Krishna ko de, hamara guy Guru hoiya tar rahi hai. Then you get position of Guru. But that time Mahaprabhus have own power and he tells me. But it is not for all time. It is only for the time being there.
Agya.
Agga, Amar Agga, it is my order, it is becoming. But when he did that finish, that what finish? That is, no, that English is very nice.
Era.
Huh?
Era means that time, that period.
That period, but there is one very good English.
Not era.
No, Era is good English.
Yes.
No, example actually. That is para pattern.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Mahaprabhu given para pattern.
Given?
Power of attorney.
Oh.
What spelling?
That's
I cannot spell properly.
no.
No, no.
Power of at all.
Power.
Then it is clear.
No, what you said is not.
Yes.
Also.
Mahaprabhu given power. But if anybody will think I am Guru, I am Guru, I am Guru, I am Guru, then
Lost.
they will lost everything, not will gain anything. And Guru means taking risks. But gain not will come, never come. That is the ego.